Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to look at all the wrestling news from Sunday. We start with the news that former WWE star Emma, now known as Tenille Dashwood, made her Ring of Honor debut at Honor Reign Supreme event on Friday and was announced for the Women of Honor tournament. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad she went to Ring of Honor. I think it'd be the perfect place for her to hone and grow her talent. I think she's a fantastic women's wrestler and I wish her nothing but the best. Congratulations on your debut, Tenille. Then we go to the news of what's happening with Jason Jordan's WrestleMania expectations. Obviously, since he had surgery, both him and Rollins were pulled from the Elimination Chamber match. There is still a chance he could return at WrestleMania 34 for a match against Rollins, as his surgery was said to be minimal invasive operation. So there's still a chance. But please, Jason Jordan, do not rush yourself back. Do not do further damage and injury to yourself by rushing yourself back for a WrestleMania match. Just take the time to heal if you need the time. That's my advice to any wrestler. Don't rush yourself back. And then we go to Trish Stratus praising Sasha Banks' performance at the Royal Rumble. She said, love, it was tough kicking that little wonder booty of hers, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sasha Banks impressed me in the ring. I think she did a wonderful job in there. Hashtag legit satisfaction. What an endorsement from one of the finest WWE female wrestlers of all time. Fantastic. I did love the Rumble. It was really good. Then we go to Rey Mysterio issues a challenge to Justin Thunder Liger at the upcoming Strong Style Evolved event March 25th at Long Beach, California for New Japan Pro Wrestling. He could still be at WrestleMania. Please let that happen, please. This has not been said whether he's doing one match or multiple matches. I would be loving to see what he does. But he lives in Long Beach, California. I don't really think he'd locate to Japan himself, to be honest. I think he's... Who knows? With his career of how long he's gone, I don't know if he'd be willing to move his family for that. And the last match the two had was in 1996 at WCW Starrcade. Jesus Christ. That's 22 years ago. That's scary. That is really scary, that how long Rey Mysterio has been wrestling for. He's been in the business for like 23 years. That is really scary, to be honest. But yeah, I can't wait to see that match. I'll probably do my live reactions to some of the New Japan stuff because I did enjoy watching Wrestle Kingdom 12, was it? That was good. Then we go to... obviously, we know about Brock Lesnar. The speculation is that he will most likely stay on for a feud against Bobby Lashley if he does not decide to go to UFC. Obviously, his contract expires after WrestleMania, but there are some provisions that go through August. So he could be having a Bobby Lashley feud, then leave. Please let that happen. I want to see the Bobby Lashley feud, then I want him to fuck off. To be honest. Not a big fan. And then a live event, March 16th in Madison Square Garden, was advertising Cena versus Elias Sampson in a singles match. It's now advertising John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Elias and Bayley in a mixed tag team match. Ooh, that sounds quite intriguing. Nikki Bella returning back to the ring in a live event. Does this mean a full return for Nikki Bella soon? We will have to wait and see. And then we go to... After a brief hiatus on social media, Enzo Amore's rape accuser Filipina Sheehan, I think I pronounced that right, has returned and posted a new YouTube video. She said she understands why people don't believe her based on her past videos, such as one where she talked about fake pregnancy. She mentioned that she went into a mental hospital on January 29th for just under 2 weeks. Here's some quotes. It's fucking obvious why no one believes me, but do you think with that knowledge in my mind and admitting that I would still proceed to ruin a man's career merely for 2 seconds of unwanted fame? I did not want that shit. I did not want to go viral. If I if I already knew no one was going to believe me, why would I come out with it? If I was lying, that's why I'm trying to say. I'm not fucking lying. You can believe what you want to believe. I did this for womankind. She goes on to talk about how it's sick and disgusting that people lie about rape to get money and fame, and just a general tangent. The video is like 9.5 minutes long. I did watch the entire thing just for research purposes, obviously. This is a tough situation. I'm going to leave my personal opinion completely out of it, and I'm just going to state the facts, because it's a weird situation right now of what is actually going on. I mean, the video got like 300 dislikes to like 23 likes. There was a lot of hate in them comments. I read through it all. There was even one rape victim that said, "I don't believe your story. There's more holes in it than Swiss cheese." That's what a rape victim actually said towards her. So it's one. She said she's been sexually abused 4 times in the video as well. I don't know. It's a dodgy situation, but either way, she's back on social media. She's trying to defend her actions. We will have to see where this goes. I mean, the police apparently did a rape test kit in like October, so when we'll get the results of that, who the hell knows? So we'll have to wait and see, and I'll give you the facts as they come out. But right now, it's just a whole he said, she said game until the police fully do their investigation. Then we go to Brad Shepard of Bodyslam.net recently discussed Daniel Bryan's status with WWE on his latest podcast. He said a reliable source indicated that they have doubt Daniel Bryan will ever return to the ring in WWE. There is still no evidence to indicate Daniel Bryan was recently cleared to return to in-ring action, and the source indicated that the case where they would know. In the highly unlikely scenario that Bryan is returning to the ring at some point as a surprise, would certainly have to be one of the biggest secrets in the company history. He said, "I assume if he doesn't wrestle by WrestleMania, he probably won't be wrestling at WWE at all. That's my assumption." It's a very short window. I'm just saying that. So you're saying if he doesn't wrestle by April, he will never wrestle again in WWE. The guy's only been injured for a couple of years. Jesus, give it a chance. I get where it's coming from. We'll just have to wait and see with Daniel Bryan's situation. And then several people sent in word that WWE briefly had a graphic on WWE.com showing Finn Balor as a participant in the men's elimination chamber. The graphic showed Braun Strowman, Elias, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Miz, and Finn Balor. If it was an accident, WWE has spoiled the Fatal 4-Way second chance match, meaning Finn Balor will win it. Now will they change who wins, because people know it is completely up in the air. We'll find that out tomorrow, but if it is Finn Balor, I am happy for that, because I think Finn Balor will do fantastic in the chamber. And then, after having surgery to repair what was reported as a torn rotary cuff, Tamina Snuka posted the following on Twitter. 1 week post-surgery and I'm feeling great. Thanks to a couple of people and his great team for fixing me up again. Big thanks to WWE, and I apologise to all my fans and thanks for the support. I'm anxious to get back. # sooner than you think. # unfinished business. Best of luck on your recovery, Tamina. You had such a bad time in injury just before WrestleMania. All we can do is hope for a quick and speedy recovery for you. And then, during a recent edition of the Locker Room podcast, independent wrestler Ben the Hacker Hammond discussed Dolph Ziggler's status with WWE. Here's the inside scoop that I've kind of been told. After Ziggler laid down the title and went away for 30 days, silently came back at number 30 in the Royal Rumble and tossed out kind of useless. He was already kind of 2 feet out the door, and it was the 11th hour that they made him another offer he can't refuse. Big money, and the fact that now he'll stay and he's willing to put over anyone, do jobs and whatever on TV. He can leave after his matches. He doesn't have to stick around the arena. He can take outside projects as long as they don't conflict with his schedule. Kind of a sweetheart deal, you know. I'm willing to stay a bit longer because you met my price. Damn. That's a sweet deal. Come in, do this, leave. Oh, I can't believe Dolph Ziggler's nearly out the door. Please don't. Oh, they've got him back again. I like Dolph Ziggler. Don't ruin this with Dolph. And then we go to the infamous Booker T and Corey Graves meeting on the podcast. They discussed the heat between the two and basically said the whole thing was a work. Booker T noted that it got blown out of proportion by major publications such as Forbes and Sports Illustrated covering the story. Booker T reiterated that he was actually happy to be moving back to the pre-shows. Corey Graves noted that they weren't trying to accomplish anything, they were just goofing off and just having fun. So the whole thing's at work. It was kind of hard to tell, but then as soon as I read the whole, they were trying to give him extra heat, I kind of went, yeah, that's fake. So good thing to know, there's no problem between the two. I'm glad about that. I love how he just goes on and knock him out. That was quite funny. Oh, yeah. But that whole situation's over. And that has been your Wrestling Newsroom. If you have enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you later.